Hello, it's a quick breaking news here. So if you've been following the Edo Election Tribunal, we all know that the result was coming out, or the verdict was coming out today. So the breaking news is that um, the court upholds Monday Okpebholo as the governor of Edo State. I already told you guys I'm not going to hold my breath up for anything other than this. So a quick breaking news says that Edo Tribunal upholds Okpebholo's election, dismisses Igodalo's petition. The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja on Wednesday affirmed Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress as the valid winner of the September 21 governorship election. In a unanimous judgment, the three-member panel led by Justice Wilfred Pochi dismissed the petition filed by the People's Democratic Party and its candidate, Asue Igodalo. The tribunal ruled that the petitioners failed to prove the allegations of overvoting and upheld that Okpebholo secured the highest number of valid votes. The tribunal also criticized the manner in which the petitioners presented their evidence, stating that it did not sufficiently support their claims. This is exactly what they said during the presidential election in 2023. So there's no difference. I told you guys I'm not going to hold my breath, but I wasn't wrong. So I'm just going to quickly touch the same story on Sahara Reporter to see what they report as well. So breaking Edo Governorship Election Tribunal affirmed Monday Okpebholo as governor. The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal has affirmed Monday Okpebholo as the duly elected governor of Edo State, dismissing petitions challenging his victory. In a series of three judgments delivered on Wednesday, the tribunal rejected petitions filed by the PDP, AA, and the Accord, ruling that they failed to prove sufficient evidence to substantiate their claims of electoral malpractice. The tribunal particularly criticized the PDP's failure to present credible evidence to support allegations of overvoting and electoral irregularities. The panel held that the party did not call polling unit agents as witnesses from all the units where it had alleged irregularities took place. However, the tribunal noted that out of the 19 witnesses presented by the PDP, 14 were ward and local government agents. In contrast, the party's star witness, who claimed to be a director of strategy, played no direct role in the conduct of the election. The tribunal found this inadequate to prove the allegations of malpractice. I don't need to read through all of this, not to bore you. The story remains the same. Let's look at channels and see. As you can see, they're giving their speeches as well. I said it before that I wasn't going to hold my breath concerning this election. I wasn't going to hold my breath at all concerning this election because it's clear that what we currently see in Nigeria is just judicial malpractice. What we're facing in Nigeria right now. Oh my God. I told you all that I wasn't going to hold my breath. I wasn't going to hold my breath. Trust me. The things that we see, what we've just read here, is no different to what they said in 2023. They said Peter Obi and the Labour Party could not prove their case. The PDP could not prove their case. And exactly and they even scolded PDP as well for not bringing in sufficient evidence. It's exactly the same thing they did in 2023. So if you saw my previous video, we talked about what Peter Obi called the state of Nigeria and that there's no democracy in Nigeria. This is one of the things he talked about, our judiciary. So I want to postulate this before you. So they're releasing the news, they're releasing the verdict for the election, and Tinubu leaves Nigeria the same day. So make of it what you will. This is Nigeria for you. Make of it what you will, because as it stands right now, Edo State is more or less captured, except if the people decide to do an annoyance vote in 2027. Rivers State is already in the hands of APC. Isn't it so funny that the party that the people don't want to win the election are the ones winning the election? Isn't it so funny that the party the people of the country are rejecting is the one where all our lawmakers and politicians are defecting to? Isn't that so funny? So you can see that Nigerians don't want APC across the entire nation. But it is still that same APC that is winning the election. It is still that same APC, the same party that Nigerians overwhelmingly rejected, are the same people where other politicians are running to. What does that tell you? It tells you that what you're voting is not what the politicians want to see. They want to see what they want to see, and they will use the INEC and they will use the court to actualize their plans. So when I say to you that the plan for 2027 is already in motion, when I said in the previous video where I said that the plan is to use the south-south, southwest, the places where they lost, south-south, southwest, southeast, all the places where they lost the last election. They want to shore those places up to make sure they can rig the election come 2027. And they have to put in the governors that they want to use that work. It's simple. It's exactly the same thing Wiki did that happened in Rivers State. It's exactly the same thing that happened in Rivers State. It's exactly that. One local government just chucking a lot of votes and said the person wins the election. Simple as that. So make of this what you will, but this is the actual result right now. So whether you like it or not, Okpebholo stays as the governor of Edo State. But Edo State people, remember, he promised to give you guys insecurity. So I hope you're all ready for that insecurity that this man is bringing in, because it was insecurity when it started. It's still insecurity till now. It's disheartening too, but I feel a bit pressed. But there you have it. The verdict is out. Okpebholo is the winner. And as much as I didn't think there was going to be anything that was going to be different, but again, I still feel deflated because this is the outcome. And I want all of us to realize this is the reason why we're doing these videos, these channels are existing, because we need to help Nigerians realize that for you to get your country back, you must be very active. Your inactivity is exactly what they needed to win the election. Because if you look at the election results, right there, let me just highlight that so you can see. Look at the election results. You have more people vote, you will tip the outcome of it. But when they want you to vote less so that they can actually rig the election to the way they wanted it. I'm not saying that PDP was good. They both rigged the election. It was just the better rigger that won. So make of this what you will, really. But we will continue to press on to make sure that come 2027, we can sensitize more people to realize that if you help these criminals win election, they will continue to criminalize you when you speak up, and they will jail you, and they will continue to steal from your country and from your state. If you're meeting this content for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon to get notification when we do release new videos. And as always, God bless you. Bye-bye for now.